Prepositions are small but mighty words in English that help us express relationship between other words in a sentence. Today, we'll focus on three commonly confused prepositions: by, with, and on. Each has its own unique use, and knowing when to use them can make your English sound much more natural. We'll walk through real-life examples and see how these prepositions change the meaning of a sentence. Let's start by exploring the basics and then move on to practical examples that you can use in everyday conversations. Ready to master these prepositions? Let's dive in. Let's look at how by, with, and on are used in different contexts. For example, when talking about payment, we say, I would like to pay by card. If you want to talk about how you travel, you might say, let's go by train, or I went there on foot. Notice how by is used for most forms of transport, but on foot is the exception. When describing accidents or events, you might say, I met with a minor accident. And if you want to mention how you contacted someone, you'd say, you can contact me by phone. These examples show how choosing the right preposition can make your meaning clear. Expressions with these prepositions don't always follow a clear rule, so it's important to learn them as set phrases. For instance, we say, we met by chance and I didn't do it on purpose. When talking about vehicles, you'd say, I immediately went there in my car, but she's arriving on the 4.45 train. And if someone is bitten, you'd say, he was bitten by a snake. Finally, for large audiences, you might hear, the grand finale was watched by millions of people. These examples highlight the importance of context and memorizing common phrases to use prepositions correctly. Sum up: mastering prepositions like by, with, and on is all about understanding their typical uses and remembering some key exceptions. Practice using these prepositions in your daily conversations and writing. Pay attention to how native speakers use them and don't be afraid to memorize common phrases. With regular practice, you'll find that choosing the right preposition becomes second nature. Keep exploring, keep practicing, and soon you'll be using by, with, and on with confidence in any situation.